With so much talent emerging in the world of anime, it's tough to predict who will rise to the top next, and many fans are left wondering if we'll ever see another trio that can dominate like the last big three. So the new gen anime we will talk about must have popularity, a great storyline or plot, and they must make an influential impact on the world and anime in general. Now the problem we actually face here is that there are a lot of anime that are competing for these top spots, but we must pick 3 out of these anime in order to become the new big 3 of anime today. Now there's a ton of great anime out there, but only a few can truly be considered the best of the best. It's hard to narrow it down, but that's exactly what we're going to do. We need to look at the impact they've had on the anime community, their popularity, and of course their storyline and plot. I mean, think about it. If an anime can't make it in big terms of popularity, it's not going to make it into the big 3. And if it's not going to make waves in the anime community, it's not going to be considered one of the best. So we need to look at all these factors when making our decision. It's not going to be easy, but it's necessary if you want to find the true big 3 of new gen anime. For example, if an anime is super popular, but its storyline is just meh, it's not going to cut it. We need to find anime that have it all: popularity, a great storyline, and a strong impact on the anime community. So let's get started and see which anime make the cut. Now in terms of pure popularity, people would talk about Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer and a whole bunch of others. But how I look at it, I'd like to get an anime that represents each of the main genres in anime that fit the criteria. So I'd have to say Solo Leveling for being a manhwa adaptation that has really made a name for itself and set the precedence for future manhwa adaptations. Solo Leveling has by far gotten way more people into Korean anime with its story, anime, and clear influence. Next, I'd like to talk about an isekai, and the one I'm talking about has been one of the few successful isekais that have actually made a really big influence. This anime being Mushoku Tensei. This anime is an isekai that has gone right. It's been years since it came out, and other isekais have been unable to match this anime's success. Arguably, the reason for it can be that he's actually relatable as a character and breaks the average isekai trope of being overpowered and starring a giant harem. Instead, we see him grow as a character and work out of his shell as if he's had a second chance at life. We see him at his highs and lows, where he suffers from depression and faces many difficult situations that most isekais never show. Rudeus, who is the main character in the anime, truly is, in our eyes, human, and that's what sets him apart. This anime's plot is definitely great, and the animation is way better than most of your isekais. Mushoku Tensei has also grown to become more popular, especially after last year's airing of the second part of the second season. And the anime has also influenced many people in anime, as most average anime weebs know who Rudeus is and his story. And the anime itself has set a high precedent for isekais to come that we can only hope could mean better isekais in the future. Now for the last anime, I did want to do a sports anime, and of course it would be Blue Lock. But after how Blue Lock's animation for the second season was basically just a bunch of stop motion and colored in manga pages with talking, I decided to go with a shonen anime. But the major problem with picking a shonen is that there's so many, and I'm not trying to get everybody to get their jutsus out and go Madara on me because I picked a certain show over their favorite shonen anime. So because this is a lose-lose for me possibly, I'm just going to tell you all the shonen pick for the big 3. So I decided to go with Dandadan. The main reason for this is because it's unique in its own right, and has become an influential phenomenon in late 2024 and even today. Everybody that watches anime knows about it, and the story gives you a packed ride of mixed emotions. Its animation/art style is unique, and they got a fire opening that sent the internet on fire. Now I can't say too much on it as I'm still finishing watching it, so I'll just equally diss on all the anime that I didn't choose. Demon Slayer's story is mid, and its animation is what's really pushing it forward. Jujutsu Kaisen is a complete meme, but their story is kinda bland, so the author decided to kill off people to make it interesting. Chainsaw Man sees my boy Denji getting absolutely manipulated by a 10 out of 10 baddie named Makima, who is one of the main reasons people actually watch Chainsaw Man. Mashle is just One Punch Man with magic. Spy X Family is literally a slice of life with added elements. and My Hero fell off so hard that I even stopped watching it on its most peak arc. Boruto is just unwanted Naruto filler, Kaiju number 8 is just Attack on Titan with guns, Black Clover is nothing but stolen Naruto and Bleach material with magic, and Fire Force has a great manga, but we'll probably get another Berserk chapter before Fire Force gets a new anime season. Oh, and Ninja Kamui was John Wick until they fell off and turned into a mecha anime. So anyways, my new gen big 3 consist of Solo Leveling, Mushoku Tensei, and Dandadan. These were picked by me mainly because of how much they've influenced the internet, media, and their respective categories. They were also based on popularity, and there's plot/storyline. Overall, I'd say I did pretty good at picking the next new gen big 3. But time will only tell until we get some new animes in the near future. So let me know in the comments below if you agree with what I said and what your new gen big 3 would be. I'll probably make another video sometime in the future on how Netflix confirmed a Cyberpunk Edge Runner Season 2. So I'll be talking about that and what it could mean and what it'll most likely be about. If you want to stay tuned for that, make sure you subscribe with the notifications on for when it drops. Anyways, that's all from me for today. See ya.